My name is Sumitha Anapan and my metric number is 309867. For today, I'm going to explain about our application, which is Ilmu Jaya Bookstore Collection System. Our Bookstore Collection System is a web-based application developed to demonstrate the application of JSP, servlets, and Java programming. The main purpose is to manage book data efficiently while mastering the use of the Java collection framework for data manipulation. By focusing on the core OOP principles, our system ensures structured data management through user defined classes, robust exception handling for input validation, the implementation of the comparator interface for advanced data sorting.
Hi, my name is Arivarsan and my metric number is 309738. So what we have here is a main Java file which is called book, and here we got class book which is used to store information about the book such as book ID, title, author, categories, price and quantity. All these values are stored in a private variable to keep the data secure. Next, we also have two constructors. The default constructor creates an empty object, while the other constructor allows us to create an object with values. And here we have getters and setters. So getters are used to access the data and the setters are used to update the data. In the setters, for price and quantity, validation is added to prevent user from entering a negative value. Finally, we have two methods here. One is get total value, which is used to calculate the total value of the books by multiplying price and quantity. And we also have toString method, which is used to display the book information in a readable format.
Hello everyone, I'm Vaishnavi and my matrix number is 309801. Today I will be explaining the backend logic for our system. Starting with the book servlet, we have global data persistence. Since we are not using a database, I used get servlet context.get attribute to retrieve our array list. This ensures that the book list is shared across the entire application and remains alive in the server's memory. In the add functionality, I implemented the add book method. It captures the book details and used .trim to clean up the input. Crucially, I added a validation check to ensure all fields are filled. If any are empty, the user is redirected back with an error message, ensuring we only save complete records. Next is record management. For the delete logic, I used the remove if method. It used a lambda expression to check every book in the list and remove the one that matched the specific book ID that passed from the request. From the search functionality, I utilized the Java Stream API. It provides two search modes, which is an ID-based search for exact match and title-based search. For the title, I used .to lowercase and contains. This makes the search fuzzy and case insensitive, so user can find books even if they only type a partial title. Now, moving to the report servlet, which handles our data analysis. First, we have dynamic category extraction. I used a stream to map all books to their categories, used .distinct to remove duplicates and .sorted to arrange them. This automatically builds them a drop-down menu for the user based on the books currently is in stock. Once a category is chosen, the category-based filtering logic kicks in. It uses a stream filter to create a sublist called report books. This ensures the report only displays book belongings to the user's selected category. Finally, we have the advanced sorting requirement. I implemented this using the comparator interface. Depending on the sort option selected by the user, the system sorts the list by either highest price or highest quantity. By calling the .reverse method on the comparator, the system ensures the data is displayed in descending order. This allows management to instantly identify their most expensive inventory or the items with the higher stock levels. That's all from me. Thank you so much.
Hi Dr. Zamri, my name is Yamna Devi Anaparpan Chandrasekharan and my metric number is 309594. So now I'm going to explain about the index.jsp file. So first I'm going to talk about edit mode logic. So this code checks whether the user is adding a new book or editing an existing book. The servlet sends a book object to the JSP file during the edit process. If the object exists, the edit mode becomes true. This allows the system to switch the form into update mode and display existing book information automatically. And then next I'm going to explain about the form submission and action control. So this form sends the user data to book servlet using the post method. So the hidden field determines whether the servlet should save a new book or update an existing book. If edit mode is true, then the action becomes update, otherwise it becomes save. This allows one form to handle two different operations. And then now I'm going to explain about dynamic form data. This code automatically displays existing book information when the system enter edit mode. If the user is editing a book, the current title is shown inside the input field using editbook.getTitle bracket. If the user is adding a new book, the field remains empty. Okay, so now I'm going to explain about the search function. So this section allows user to search the books by book ID or title. The form sends the search request to the book servlet using the post method. If the hidden field with the value search tells the servlet that the current operation is a search process, the servlet then filter the matching book records based on the keyword entered by the user. Finally, the matching results are displayed back to the user. And lastly, I'm going to explain about the alert message. This section is used to display error and success message to the user dynamically. The JSP file received the message from the servlet using request.getAttribute bracket. If an error message exists, the system will display a red alert box. Or if a success message exists, the system will display a green success alert. So this improves the user experience because user immediately know if the operation was successful or failure. Thank you.
Now, I'm going to explain about the JSP file we used in our application. Firstly, the book list JSP. In this JSP, we have retrieving book data. This section retrieves the list of books from the servlet using request.getAttribute. The servlet processes the data first, then sends the book list to the JSP page for display. The null checking is added to prevent null pointer exception if no books are available in the system. In that case, an empty array list will be created so the page can still load safely. The second one is calculating total. This section performs calculation for the book collection. Book list.size is used to calculate the total number of books stored in the system. Then, a for each loop is used to calculate the grand total inventory value by adding the total value of every book together. This allows the system to automatically generate summary information dynamically. And the third one is dynamic table display. This section dynamically generates the book table using for each loop. For every book object stored in the list, the system creates a new table row and displays the book information such as book ID, title, author, category, price, quantity, and total value. String.format in the bracket of %.2f is used to format currency values into two decimal places for better readability. And the fourth one is edit function. This section implements the edit functionality. When the user clicks the edit button, the selected book ID is sent to book servlet using URL parameters. The servlet that identifies the selected book record and opens the edit form with the existing book information for updating. The fifth one is delete function. This section handles the delete functionality. The selected book ID is sent to the servlet so the system knows which book should be removed from the collection. The confirm function is used as a validation step to prevent accidental deletion by asking the user for confirmation before deleting the record. The next JSP file is report.jsp. In this JSP, we have retrieving report data. This section retrieves report-related data from the servlet using request attributes. The system retrieves the list of available categories, the selected category, the selected sorting option, the filtered report book list. This allows the JSP page to dynamically display report results based on user selection. The second one is category filter. This section implements the category filtering feature. The category dropdown is dynamically generated using a loop that retrieves all available categories from the system. The condition cell selected is used to keep the user's selected category displayed after the report is generated, improving user experience. The third one is sorting feature. This section allows users to sort the generated report based on different criteria. The system provides two sorting options, highest price, highest quantity. The selected sorting option is also maintained after submission using conditional checking. The fourth one is report calculation. This section performs report summary calculations. The for each loop processes every book in the filtered report list. The system calculates total inventory value for the selected category, total quantity of books in that category. These calculations are later displayed in the summary section of the report. The fifth one is dynamic report table with ranking. This part starts by initializing a rank counter starting from 1, then a loop is used to go through each book in the report books list. A conditional statement is used to assign a CSS class based on the rank. Rank 1 gets rank 1, rank 2 gets rank 2, rank 3 gets rank 3. This is used to visually highlight the top 3 records in the report. And then the next one is displaying table rows and ranking icons. This section generates each row of the report table dynamically. The first column displays the rank using medals. Otherwise, it shows the normal rank number. The remaining columns display book details such as book ID, title, author, price, quantity, and total value. The price and total value are formatted to two decimal places for better readability. And then the rank plus plus is implemented after each loop iteration. The rank value is increased so that each book gets a different ranking in order.
Okay, so now I'm going to explain about the search result JSP. So first I'm going to talk about the JSP import section. So this section import the book class and the list collection into the JSP file. The book class is used to access book information such as title and author, while the list is used to store multiple search results. This allows the JSP page to display dynamic data received from the servlet. So second, I'm going to talk about retrieve search result. So this section retrieves the search data sent to the servlet using the request attribute. The result variable stores the list of matching book, while search value and search type store the keyword and the search category entered by the user. If no result exists, an empty array list is created to prevent error. This allows the JSP file page to display search result dynamically. And third, I'm going to explain about the search information display. This section displays information about the search performed by the user. If it shows the search type and the keyword enter and the total number of matching result found. JSP expression tags are used to dynamically display the value on the web page. So next I'm going to explain about the no result message. This section check whether the result search result list is empty. If no matching books are found, the system display a not found message to the user. This improves user experience by clearly informing the user that no record match the search keyword. And then lastly, I'm going to explain about display search table. This result shows a loop to display all matching books inside a table. Each book object from the result list is accessed one by one, and its information is displayed dynamically using getter method. The loop also generates row number automatically for better organization of the table data. The button allows the edit button function allow user to edit a selected book record directly from the search result page. When clicked, the book ID is sent to the book servlet together with the edit form action. The servlet then retrieves the selection book information and opens the edit form page. Thank you.
In conclusion, the Bookstore collection system successfully integrates JSP and servlet technology to create a functional memory resident management tool. By utilizing the Java collection framework instead of a traditional database, the project demonstrates a deep understanding of object-oriented data handling and also the seamless flow of information between the back end and front end. That's all from us. Thank you so much.